Just don't cut it off!
You want them? We got them. This January, Backtrack Cinema brings you a man and a movie, where we watch men dishing it out every week. This Sunday on A Man and a Movie, we got 1982's Silent Rage. In this action horror classic, we see Chuck Norris taking on the psychopathic John Kirby. So tune in for A Man and a Movie this Sunday at 3 p.m.
You're next.
You want them? We got them on A Man and a Movie this Sunday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live with some Chuck Norris kicking some ass. Welcome to episode 3 of A Man and a Movie. And I got my good buddy Jeff from 101 Bronson, his first appearance on the channel. So welcome to the channel, all that. Jeff, how you doing, man?
Yeah, thanks, Jason. Thanks for having me. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Good, man. I'm good. I'm excited about this. But we are on the schedule every one, so we're just kind of to start the movie and start doing the talking, I guess. And we'll talk about this movie on the way and everything. So, and I'll get to the chat in a minute, people who come in, all that kind of stuff. So let's just start this baby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
There we go. I have to lower my volume, actually. There we go. Yeah, Columbia Pictures.
Now, I watched this very, very young. I watched this before I was even a Halloween, before I watched Halloween. So,
oh, really? Yeah.
When I watched Halloween, I went back and said, what? I watched this movie now. I'm like, this is a lot like Halloween.
Yeah, it takes a lot of inspiration from Halloween. It's pretty much Chuck Norris versus Michael Myers is what people refer to it as. So, yeah.
But it does it awesome, though.
Yeah, definitely.
It's got a Frankenstein kind of story.
Yeah.
To it, too.
I mean, with that sort of setup, like Chuck Norris takes on sort of a Michael Myers-esque killer, I mean, you just can't go wrong. It's a recipe for an awesome film, and it truly is.
Hey, Tim, what's up, buddy? The guy who asked me all the tough questions. Tim.
Hey, Tim.
My mom had this on, she taped it on VHS off TV, along this and Visiting Hours. So I used to watch them back to back. Love both those movies. This is definitely one of my favorite Chuck Norris movies, I would say.
Yeah, it's probably top 5 for me, I think. My favorite is Lone Wolf McQuade.
Me too, dude. Me too.
Yeah, because of the spaghetti western influences there. I love that film.
Yeah.
Probably then Invasion USA I would go for, and maybe Missing in Action, but then I would definitely throw this one in as well, Silent Rage. It's one of my Chuck favorites, this one.
Tim says, nothing like some Chuck Norris.
Indeed.
Indeed. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, guys.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a prequel. I know it's a very similar sort of story in Hero and the Terror. It's also
you know that Hero and the Terror is a prequel to this.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's a prequel, but it's definitely very similar to this one. I actually do have that film on Blu-ray. Got my Chuck Norris collection, brought it out here. That's a film. It's just called Hero in Germany, but yeah, that's Hero and the Terror.
I love that.
1986 canon film. It was 86, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. It's not a great one. I'll probably slightly prefer this one, but I do love me some Hero and the Terror as well.
Yeah, this dude's just ready to fucking crack, man. This is he's just can't take anything, man. He's almost very primal, this character. Very he walks around almost like ape-like when he after
Yeah.
he dies and everything.
Yeah, from what I remember, it's been a while since I watched it. I think he starts off this movie with a couple of axe scales, doesn't he? He sort of goes
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson here in a minute.
When he kills the woman here, that terrified me as a child. Like this movie actually, the beginning here scared me until
Yeah.
um because you don't see her getting killed. Again, your mind's filling in blanks. And as a kid, I saw her face was a split right open, blood all over the freaking wall. And
Yeah.
so she's annoying too, though. She's more annoying than the fucking children are.
Yeah, she sort of deserves it, doesn't she? Yeah.
Hey, at least he called his doctor.
He gave an advance warning. Yeah, he's definitely losing his shit right there.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I always like to reciprocate. You had me on for Murphy's Law, so I said we got to do another one. Got to do
Yeah,
another one of
definitely.
these.
Definitely. Yeah, Murphy's Law, we had a blast on that one, didn't we? That was a great one.
I see you're back on the Pacino ride again.
Yeah, starting those back up. Season 2 I started on that. We've finished 3 episodes of that so far. Next, coming up next is The Godfather Part 3. Just finished
Nice.
my Dick Tracy review. Yeah. Or I should say that one is now up on the channel, at least the Dick Tracy one. So
I'll be talking a little about The Godfather on an upcoming video for a top 10 70s moments.
oh yeah.
And I'll be talking the opening of The Godfather. I won't tell you what place I have it at, but I'll be talking that. I think the opening may be one of the best scenes in movie history.
Oh, it's amazing,
so
that
good.
opening. It's so good. Yeah. You're coming to my house and the day I'm done winning. I love that scene.
Yep.
Great opening. For those that don't know me yet, that's sort of what I do. I do a lot of impressions, so be warned, there might be a couple more during the stream.
Yes, dude. I love the music. Coming
There we
with the
go.
old axe.
Yeah, it goes. Yeah. Time for some axe skills.
Yeah, you're in trouble, lady.
I wouldn't go up the stairs, but yeah, there wasn't a different way to go for her, so. Oh yeah, this is definitely The Shining inspired.
Yeah, this is horror.
Yeah.
Right now, we're watching horror. It started like a horror film, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Oh. Here we go. Yeah, the famous splitting open the door, peeking through. Here's Johnny. Yeah, that's definitely The Shining inspired. It's gotta be.
my wife and I watched this, and she's just like, "Get out the fucking window, lady!
Yeah,
What are
I
you
was
doing?"
gonna say, is she not gonna fit through the window or what? I mean,
It takes her 5 minutes to open a window.
I was gonna say she easily fits through the window. Just go.
It's hard to believe it terrified me.
And she's dead.
Yeah.
And here comes the sheriff.
Comes our boy, good old Chuck.
Good old Chuck. Rocking his awesome tash. Not as awesome as Charles Bronson's tash, but still, it comes pretty damn close. Chuck Norris more known for rocking a great beard, but he rocks a tash well as well. So
Yeah, this is when he just had the stash. He went for more of the beard look later on.
yeah, that was more in the Cannon era, wasn't it? It started with I think Missing in Action. Which one was the first one he did for Cannon? Yeah, I think it was Missing in Action.
Well, even Low with McQuaid, he had the beard, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's probably it. I think that came before Missing in Action.
And that was only a year after this.
Yeah, that was 83. Yeah.
Yeah, this is 82, so I think this may be one of his last movies with just the stash.
Yeah, I guess Lone Wolf McQuaid is the first one where he had the beard. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was all dirty and greasy in that movie all the time. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, definitely. with his awesome, what was it, the Dodge supercharged car? What was it? I love that car.
Yeah, the Dodge Ram, I think.
Was it a
They had the
Ram?
super,
Yeah, that
I
was
think
it.
so. There's supercharge on it, and
Yeah.
now my father's an engineer. And he had his own shop back in he still well he had his own shop back in 1983 when I was a kid. And according to him, somebody from the set of Lone Wolf Look Wade, like somebody who was in of
Hmm.
someone of someone of someone, and it worked down to my dad's reputation. And my dad was an engine designer, so
Yeah.
he just he consulted someone of someone of someone of someone on that motor.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Um, according to him,
Hmm.
someone on the set probably knew someone who they just went down the line. You know what I mean? Like he's not that
Yeah.
not for a credit or anything like that. You know what I mean? My dad wasn't part of the movie. I don't want to give people the wrong impression. It's just that he in the business he's known for as one of the best mechanically. So
Yeah.
hey David, what's up? He said hello everyone. He's from the Netherlands too. My good friend,
He
good
definitely
follower
is. Yeah.
David.
Hey, David.
Is it cold there?
Right now it's actually it's above zero now. It was -0 for a couple of days. We actually had quite a bit of snowfall in the last sort of week.
Yeah, I mean
It's
us too. It's
starting to
minus
thaw now.
16. Minus
Mm,
16 last. It's
yeah.
minus 4 when I went out grocery shopping,
Mm,
and it's supposed to warm up a bit, but it was the cold snap, man. It's been freezing, man.
yeah. Same over here. Yeah. Oh, watch out, Chuck. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even Chuck has a hard time handling this primate.
Yeah.
He says,
And that says a lot.
"I love movie punches."
Yeah. Love those sound effects. Oh,
What's
oh yeah.
going
This
on,
is the.
Ronnie? I'm assuming this one's. Oh no, it's
Huh,
Blake. This one's Blake. Hey, Blake, what's going on? Chuck Norris versus Michael Myers was the tagline, right? Yeah. Except for I saw
yeah.
this movie first. To me, Halloween was ripping this off when I was a kid.
Yeah. I probably saw this before Halloween too. To be fair, actually. Yeah.
But what a recipe, though, for awesomeness.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, it was such a good recipe that Chuck did it again with Hero in the Terror, which was pretty much the same.
That was a good one too. Well, that looked like that hurt. Um, 31 degrees here. Had a snowstorm this past Friday, but 1 to 2 inches. Yeah, we finally got the snow. David says the image is bad. I can't see you well. Me?
Or me.
I see
It's,
myself fine, according to the StreamYard here.
yeah, it looks good on stream here. Let me check quickly on YouTube how we're looking.
Yeah, just look. I don't know. I got full bars of internet, so
It's looking good to me. Looks the same as on StreamYard.
sometimes it will lag. David, is your phone in high def? Because you may have to put it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sometimes YouTube puts it to a lower quality. Yeah,
Yeah, sometimes. But I can't. My phone is on my TV right now, so I can't use it.
yeah.
You
That's
guys
that's the
get
problem I
viewing
have when I do
pleasure.
watch parties.
I don't know how freaking YouTube hasn't nailed me yet, but
Oh, they
I want
nailed
to.
me with the last one I did with a spaghetti western of all things. I did a watch party on the Great Silence with Mike
Oh wow,
from the US, from Kentucky. He joined me for that one, and actually they nailed us on both the audio and the image of the film. They caught it, so I had to trim parts of it and stuff.
David
That's the
says
first time they
laptop.
caught me. Laptop.
Your laptop. Well, I do apologize for the poor quality, but um, I can see everything that's going on, and it looks. I've never looked prettier. This guy breaking handcuffs and everything doesn't stop this guy.
Oh man, yeah, he just snaps those handcuffs, right? Yeah, bashes through the door.
There's the doctor.
This guy's a beast.
I just saw this guy in Blue Steel with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh yeah, Ron
Doctor?
Silver. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He was
Ron
also
Silver.
in Time Cop with Van Damme. He was the villain in Time Cop as well. He's dead. Movie's over. Oh no, there's still life to him.
I like the Frankenstein aspect where they're playing
Yeah.
God to all these scientists, and there's the good scientist, the bad scientist, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? His intentions seem good because they can figure out what's going on, and he could heal a lot of people. But he comes off as so arrogant and so
Yeah.
evil. We're losing him. I see you in a blur. Weird.
Hmm. Yeah, like I said, I just checked it on YouTube on my phone, and on the phone it looks good. So no idea what it is.
Sorry, dude. Not much I can do, really. I'm in 720 HD. I know that.
Yeah.
All the good names are taken. Blake says Ronnie and I discussed this topic. Can he starve or thirst to death? He's practically Wolverine or
Hmm.
Deadpool. Yeah,
It's a fair
I guess
point.
it is a fair point. He's got super strength. Chuck Norris does not need to be looked at. They'll heal on their own, my friend.
I'm gonna say that's the famous Chuck Powers, and everybody knows about those. He's so strong when he does push-ups. He doesn't push himself up. He pushes the world beneath him, or whatever the one is.
Yeah, I love that one. Pushes the world down.
I like the one Chuck Norris. His beard hides an extra fist or something. I don't remember the full thing, but yeah. Or of course the classic one from Expendables 2, where Chuck Norris was bitten by King Cobra, and after 2 agonizing days of pain, the Cobra died.
That was funny in that, man.
Yeah, I loved his cameo, his sort of little role in Expendables 2.
I just
That
wish
was
he was
awesome.
doing a lot more physical fighting in it.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't want to, though.
Then again, he was about 70 or whatever he was when he did that
Yeah.
film. Yeah.
And also, if you think about it, it's a lot easier for him just to shoot a bunch of blanks at
Yeah.
whatever. It'd be easier.
Apparently, he's coming back, isn't he? He's doing another movie.
Yeah, I heard that.
Somewhere. Yeah.
I heard that. People have sent me that.
This guy, the doctor right here, he was in Death Wish. He was Bronson's son-in-law in Death Wish. He kept calling him Dad.
You're right. You're right. Yeah. David says, "Too bad. Have a nice evening, guys."
Go for a drink together next month.
We're going to have to drink together next month.
He actually doesn't live too far from me. We discovered, so yeah.
Oh, really?
Probably we'll meet up. Yeah.
Have a good one, David.
The sort of the area where he lives is usually where I go for work. It's usually the sort of area where I work in. So.
We got our old Bessie here, which when the moment, the Laurie Strode moment near the end of this movie where she discovers all the bodies.
Oh yeah,
I think she does a better job acting than Jamie Lee Curtis does.
Even
my wife said that. Said her scream is freaking really believable.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a fair point. From what I remember, she was She was really good in that moment.
She went on to do Sopranos, I think. I believe this actress.
Ooh, you could be right there. I'm actually watching The Sopranos again at the moment, to be fair. So
He tries to tell him, right? This man was mind was broken before. God knows what you're gonna do to it, right?
yeah, yeah. There's plenty of recognizable faces in this movie. I just, oh, I almost forgot that the guy from Death Wish was in there, the son-in-law. Until I saw him again, I was like, hey, it's that guy.
I've been re-editing my ranking videos I've done into shorts.
Oh yeah, I saw your
I just
Death Wish one. Yeah,
Yeah, I did that. See, I recorded that a while back. Like I've released it on long form, and I forgot where I placed the movies, and I'm like, I was like, I'm not sure. Like I'm going, did I actually put that movie there?
yeah,
It changes all the time.
yeah. I probably, to be fair, I mean, I don't mind the Bruce Willis one, but I probably have that at my sort of number six. I think you had it at your number five over the fifth Death Wish film.
Yeah,
For me,
I like.
you can't beat Bronson. Yeah, and even if it's the worst Death Wish film with Bronson, it's still for me higher than the Bruce Willis one personally. But having said that, again, I don't mind the Bruce Willis one. I love the gore in it. The gore in it was really good. But
I like a lot of things about it, but I just think the atmosphere wasn't there. And it looked Bruce Willis didn't really. I thought he could have done a deeper performance.
yeah,
He just didn't. He's a far better actor than what that performance was.
yeah, I
And if
agree.
I remember correctly, because I followed all this stuff, I remember Stallone was attached to that project at
Yeah,
one point,
you are right. You are right. Yeah,
and I
that
would have
was like
loved to
back in
seen it. I would
2010
have
or
loved to
something.
seen it. Yeah, an aging Stallone play Paul Kersey. I think that would be even
That
now. I'd love to
would have
see
been
that.
awesome. Yeah, definitely.
Mad scientists, you did it. Trying to apologize to Chuck. What happened?
Sheriff
I like
Stevens.
how Chuck just looks at her. He doesn't ever say anything, and it annoys her.
Yeah. Oh, Chuck is getting frisky.
Yeah. I got to remove this for a
Oh yeah,
minute,
I was
guys.
gonna say yeah. There's
Whenever
boobs.
there's boobs, I gotta remove it just in case.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You really got to be careful
I
with
get to
nudity on
enjoy the
YouTube.
boobs. You don't, guys.
It's
There
a
we go.
shame because it's a pretty nice pair as well.
Oh, my TV's off. I lost you, buddy. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Can you hear
You
me?
hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Went out
Yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah, yeah, you as well.
Did I?
Yeah. I saw you talking.
Weird.
I was like, oh shit, he's muted. That means I'm muted as well. Yeah.
I wonder why I was muted. Hmm. All right. Anyways,
We're back, hopefully. Yeah.
my movie's missing pieces of it. That's why I had to.
Oh, is it? I think we're still
Yeah,
about the
because I
same.
spliced it together. I spliced it together with.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I'm actually synced up, exactly to the point where you are. So, oh yeah, these
That's all right.
biker hippie kind of guys here.
I'll follow along. It's because I spliced everything. Someone had the full movie on, but I guess they took some of the nudity out, which makes sense. They probably cut that for a reason.
Mm. Even though, having said that, there's so many movies on YouTube and it's full length with nudity. It's
Yeah, I don't get it.
oh,
He says
thanks,
nice
David.
T-shirt.
Yeah,
I ordered
yeah.
the same one. Cool.
Actually, wore this in honor of you, Jason, because I know you're a big Rambo and Stallone
Oh
fan and
yeah,
Rocky fan, obviously. So yeah.
biker gang.
Yeah, Slice Stallone shop for those interested.
His partner cracks me up.
Yeah, the sort of comic relief, isn't he? Yeah. Can I have your onions? Wow.
I think what happened when I removed the movie, I added you back and your mic was muted,
Oh,
but I didn't notice your mic muted. The image is now perfect. There you go, buddy. It
oh,
all
there
works
you
out.
go.
Now, was this movie filmed in the South? Kind of looks like it, but I'm not sure.
Hmm. That's a good point, actually. I think it might be. Quickly look up the shooting locations for this.
I like how he talks it. He tries to give him confidence, eh? Very unconfident deputy he has here.
Yeah, he's sort of
And
teaching a
Rich
couple of
comes
lessons.
comes
Yeah.
but when he goes out, he did protect the girl and there's an arc to his character, which for these kind of movies there's usually not. So I got to give the writing credit there.
Yeah.
It's a likable guy.
Oh, I just looked it up. They shot this apparently in Dallas and Texas and whatever in Houston, and so yeah, definitely a film set in the South.
Yeah, it just looks hot. That's when I'm
Yeah.
Fachi, what's going on, brother? This is J Man. What's going on, brother? This movie is Chuck Norris versus Myers. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
everyone's telling me that. Chuck Norris versus Myers. Definitely in the third act, you start releasing it.
Yeah, that's where it definitely pretty much goes full Halloween in the last act.
Now, has everyone watched the end credits to this? Like when
I feel like
and
I have, but
it's not the end credits, is it? When he jumps out of the well.
oh,
Water.
the little tag at the end. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. I think that happens right before the credits start
Oh, that's
rolling.
right.
Yeah.
Wolverine, man. He's
Oh,
healing.
there we go. He's regenerating.
David says, I can't stand this actor. Sorry, guys. Have a nice evening. No worries.
Not a Chuck Norris fan. Oh, too bad.
I don't know if he means... I don't know. Is it Chuck you're talking about? Or the guys on screen right now? You're right, though. That is him. Dad. Dad. She's gone, Dad.
Yeah, he just kept calling Bronson Dad. Yeah. I was Bronson. I would be like, stop calling me Dad, boy. Yeah, the only other thing I remember him from is an episode from the A-Team where he played a villain, but that's about it. I don't think he did much.
Holy crap.
Much
You
else.
don't like Chuck Norris. That is a hot freaking take, man. Like,
usually we love Chuck here in the Netherlands, but I guess there's an exception to the rule.
I don't know anyone who doesn't like Chuck. Now, my wife, she's not big on Bronson. Whenever I watch Bronson, she's not her thing. She loves Stallone. She loves Arnold. She even likes Chuck Norris, but there's something about Bronson. I don't know what it is. She can't. The new Statham movie is supposed to be good. I'm hearing great reviews on it. The Beekeeper?
Oh, The Beekeeper. Yeah, I saw the trailer for that one. Yeah.
I want to go see that one.
Trailer looked pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't been thinking about her. What's underneath those clothes, Chuck? Come on.
You filthy beast.
Now, have you got dinged with showing nudity on one of these?
I usually remove the nudity, so they haven't got me on that yet. Yeah, usually remove the TV. I think one time with when I did one with Gareth, I think it was 10 to midnight. I was like 5 seconds too late removing it, but they didn't catch it, so got lucky there.
I guess Basic Instinct would be a tough watch along then.
You'd have to
remove the whole freaking
90% of the film. Yeah. Yeah, actually, I've been recently rewatching a lot of the Italian genre sort of film. I did videos on them recently, the Eurocrime and the sort of giallo films. You can't do watch parties on those either. There's so much nudity in those films.
Yeah.
You would also have to remove like 80% of the film. Italians don't care about nudity.
I know I was editing a Return of the Living Dead on the old channel review, and Trash's Lenina Quigley's butt was showing too much, so I cropped it to get it out because I wasn't sure. But the good thing about recorded content, though, is that they'll tell you when you're uploading it. So
yeah,
the YouTube live, they could remove you like as we're live. That happened to me once.
Yeah, they will just
They just removed me once.
Block the stream.
All of a sudden, my chat went from 7 people to nothing.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, that everyone ditched me pretty quick. And then I got a message from Stacy from the Rocky Files said, "You're not live no more." And she got so pissed. She's like, "I hate YouTube for that," because I was showing Stallone's fights and I was talking about them. And her point was, you were giving commentary. You're giving detailed commentary on everything.
Yeah,
I just showed a little bit more. I should have shut the volume off. Maybe that would have been better, but.
Yeah, YouTube and copyright's a weird thing because, like I said, you can find so many, full uncut, full-length movies on YouTube. They don't catch them, but if you do a watch party and they catch a little bit of the screen, they just take the stream down. It's really crazy.
Actually, I usually keep the TV smaller than this. I thought, I've been getting away with
Hmm.
it, so make it a little bigger today.
Yeah, after my last one, I'm probably going to make it smaller for the next time I do a watch party on my channel, just to be safe. I'm sort of a little bit paranoid at the moment about the
Yeah.
copyright stuff.
Was it a strike or a copyright claim?
Actually, they then removed the stream entirely, as we were live, but they sort of the screen went black for the viewers during the
Yeah.
actual stream.
So it was just blocked. That's all.
Yeah, and
That's strike.
afterwards it was fully blocked everywhere, I think, worldwide.
Oh,
And then I had to add it,
because if you, as long
blur
as
the
it's not
screen
a
and stuff.
strike, you should be okay. It's claims.
Yeah, it wasn't a strike; it was a claim, but it still
Okay.
was a claim of copyrighted material that they deemed, to be blocked, worldwide. So
Okay.
yeah, thankfully it wasn't a strike. Yeah, because you can only have about 3 of those,
Yeah.
and then they just take your channel down. So yeah.
Well, the reaction videos you watch, right? You ever watch movie
Hmm.
reactions?
Yeah,
You see how often they're showing the movie? They
they
show it in
show
clips,
pretty
but
much the entire. Yeah,
they're
yeah,
pretty much showing the entire. They're doing no different, but they're showing the volume.
yeah.
These are two doctors who don't see eye to eye.
Yeah, which I think is different to the way we do the watch parties because we sort of try to give trivia and sort of like background information on the film. And when you have these first time watchers, they know nothing about the film. They're just like, oh, I can't believe he just did that. Oh, that just happened. It's like that's not commentary on the film, really. So
Yeah,
for me, that
I didn't.
isn't. Yeah,
I
I
didn't
don't
have
know.
time to look up my facts. I usually like to look up facts of the movie.
Yeah.
I just didn't have time. I like this guy. He's likable. He's a likable character.
Yeah, absolutely. You feel sorry for him later on,
Yep.
but he's definitely likable. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Put it in the dryer.
The deep freeze.
Went out and played.
Chuck's trying to be nice, and he's just like,
I do like that about Chuck's character. He still
he.
remains very nice to the guy. Yeah,
I think it's one of the better performances too.
yeah, I'd agree with that actually. Yeah,
And I think this is just to fill some
nice turn.
kicking ass time right here.
Yeah,
It's not really relevant at all what's going on. Like these bikers have nothing to do with what's going on with the
yeah,
main storyline, but it's Chuck Norris. We got to see him kick ass, right?
definitely. And this is actually probably my favorite scene in the film. This bar fight that's coming up here. I love
Yeah,
this
it's a good
scene.
one.
Yeah. Although you probably will have to remove the screen there again for a few minutes
Yeah.
because I think the biker chick
Oh, I know. Yeah, she
takes her
goes.
top off. Yeah. This is a party.
All right. You're not muted, are you?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's plenty of nudity in this scene.
Yeah, just to be safe, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
My movie skipped ahead a bit though because it got. See, my thing I
Oh.
put together got rid of the nudity. So, so I think I'm a bit ahead right now.
Yeah, I've just got Chuck entering the bar now with his sidekick. All you motherfuckers up against the wall. Wide Earp.
Bartender's all strung up.
Call please. Alright, this biker chick with the tattoos there on the
Yeah. When I was a kid, I thought that was our nipples. So I clued in.
Alright. That would probably be me on the job, like, huh?
Okay, I think I can bring it back now. Now, Jeff, I may lose your audio again. I don't know why I want to add it back, but we'll
Let's see what
try it here.
happens. You can hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh. I think we're still good then. Yeah, can hear you as well.
There we go.
Yeah. They were the biggest things I ever saw.
Man, I forget how much nudity was in this movie, man.
Yeah.
You know the movie Hatchet? That would be a tough one to do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this film definitely delivered on its R rating, that's for sure.
Yep. He just fucks everyone up in this bar, man. Like,
Yeah. He's a one-man wrecking machine.
that's one of Chuck's signature moves. He'll do like a roundhouse,
The
but he'll
roundhouse
punch
kick.
you. The roundhouse punch, though, he'll do
Yeah.
one of his surprise things. Oh yes,
Oh, those were some nice kicks.
man, he was good back then, eh?
Yeah.
Dude was freaking. You just had to put the camera on him. There's no wires. He's doing all his own stunts. There's that I can see anyway.
You know, this is definitely all Chuck himself. That's one of the things missing from modern movies. It's like they sort of go in close and with shaky cam. Just give me sort of a wide angle shot, and it's
Yeah, that's
perfect
what I like
fight
about
scene.
John Wick. John Wick went more wide.
Yeah,
A lot of the violence. It has its purpose. Like when you want to feel uneasy, you get a little shaky cam in there.
yeah,
But I like when the camera's just kind of sitting there and letting them do what they do.
yeah,
It's usually when an actor can't really fight, when they got to
yeah,
follow a certain.
yeah. When it's all choreographed. Yeah,
Yeah, they got to follow a certain. This guy
yeah.
here.
Stand back up. This guy wants to ride out on his bike, but not on Chuck's watch. There
Nice
we go.
bike too.
That's pretty cool stunt.
Great scene.
Yeah, there's many great badass moments in this movie, but this is probably my favorite, the bar fight scene now. So
I've always
whenever
liked the.
whenever somebody brings up Silent Rage, this is like the scene that I picture usually. It's the
Yeah,
bar
I,
fight
I
scene.
go along with that. I like when the sister gets killed. That's the most Halloween scary
Yeah,
moment to me.
that's not a memorable one. Yeah, for sure.
I like the suspense in it.
Actually, even though you have some sort of bits missing, I think yeah, we're still at the exact same point in the film, which is amazing.
Yeah, well, not on the TV. That's a disc.
Oh, that's a
On
disc. Oh,
what I'm watching personally, what I'm watching.
I was gonna say I'm synced up exactly with the TV
Yeah.
version. So
What
yeah,
what I'd like to do is I got rafters in the ceiling. I'd
yeah.
like to hang the TV and point the camera up at the TV, and I can watch it at the same time.
Mm,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? Instead of watching two different things,
yeah.
I'm watching it digitally, but they've cut maybe 2
Ah,
minutes out of the whole full movie. I think it's just the nudity the guy cut out.
yeah. That would make sense. That would make sense. Yeah,
It's also on Tubi, but then I would have to catch up with the ads and stuff.
yeah. And commercials. Yeah, yeah.
Tubi's got great flicks on though.
They do. Yeah, I got a VPN, so I can check out Tubi myself now as well. So I've been
Yeah,
watching some stuff on there
every
recently.
Bronson movie's just like
Yeah, they
ton
got
of Bronson.
plenty of Bronson. Yeah.
I just watched Breakout with my dad at my dad's house a couple weeks ago. He'd never seen that
Oh
one.
yeah, I do like Breakout. Yeah, it's a bit of a different one for Bronson. He plays a more comedic sort of role in that one.
Yeah, my dad and I noticed that we're like he struggles with that kind of character,
Mm.
like a very outgoing character. We found that he struggled a bit at times. Like it seemed like it was so out of his character that you know what I
It
mean.
was
He was.
definitely sort of out of character for him. Yeah, but I didn't
I'd like
mind
to.
it. I think he did it. He did a good job on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing 70s action month. Well, I'm getting kind of behind, but this month, but I'm debating whether to do Hard Times or Breakout. Like I'm
Hmm.
going back and forth. Which one should I review?
I would probably go
Um,
with Hard Times. Yeah,
yeah, I think I'm gonna
myself.
review Hard Times too. Do Breakout another time,
Yeah.
um, but I've gotten a bit behind, so I'm trying to get a few more out. So bloody busy, man, with like preparing for
Yeah.
February and March too, and we got more freaking
I
nudity.
think yeah, I think you might have to remove the TV again. And welcome to the 80s, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of
Yep.
nudity and sex and
Even
violence.
even in the comedies in the 80s, there was
Yeah,
nudity.
yeah. This one actually has a love song playing as well.
Oh yeah, there's some boob there. Yep.
Oh, yeah, I forgot this is sort of a love montage, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
So
My
Stallone
my
has his
wife
training
laughed at
montage,
this.
as Chuck Norris has a love montage.
My wife was thought this was so cheesy. She was like, "This is freaking get on
Yeah.
with it."
Oh, yeah, on the hammock here. Yeah, this is a bit, yeah, a bit cheesy to be fair. It's the time for love. Oh my
Yep.
god, this is such a cheesy song.
She's too scared to fall in love with this man again. That's what it is.
Mm.
She's too afraid, but she can't help but falling.
Who can resist the Chuck?
Right.
Oh, thank God
Heaven
the
is a
song is over. The song was pretty cheesy. I think the song more than anything made that scene
Yeah.
bit cheesy and dated. Yeah.
There we go. Let's try this.
Testing, testing.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Must
Oh,
have been a
good.
glitch earlier then. Yeah. Seems to be working now. I'm back to Ron Silver.
Yep. This is the first time we're introduced to this character.
Yeah. I know art is subjective, but what the hell is that painting supposed
I
to
have
be?
no freaking clue. She looks like she's just painting a wall. She's supposed to be an
Yeah,
artist.
yeah.
What cool stuff is coming in February and March? Something big, I hope. Oh,
Hmm,
March is stacked, man. I'm doing a Godzilla King Kong month with
ooh,
Caleb
nice.
from the Dark Ether Files. So um we're trying to do like 8 videos together talking about like we'll probably cover 16 movies. So I got a top 50 Rambo moments coming up. I got some
Yeah.
live shows. I just busy. Good stuff though, guys. In February will be 90s thrillers.
Ooh,
So
nice.
I try to get 6 reviews out, but I got behind and I just did some other videos. I got Lost Boys coming out too. Um when I say I follow a theme each month, I'm just saying like I'm gonna do like 6 reviews of that theme, but there'll be other stuff too.
Yeah,
4 to 6, 4 to 6. If I hit 8, I'm happy. So I've been doing a lot on shorts now too.
yeah,
They really bring the subs in, man. Anyone who's a content creator, take advantage of your shorts.
yeah. Those shorts, they really they bring in the audience. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just seeing Halloween all over this now.
yeah. This is definitely
Like,
yeah,
look at this. Like, but they not mimic it, but
yeah,
they capture it really well.
yeah. Yeah, this is pretty much the opening scene in Halloween where they sort of they go around the house. Yeah.
This would be the guy who directed this would be a great guy to sit down and talk to just about
Yeah.
this movie. Like,
Who's the director of this film? Michael Miller. Never heard of him. Oh,
I don't
besides
think he
this
did
movie, of
much.
course, but yeah. Wonder if he's still even with us. Or there's no date of death on IMDb, so he probably is still alive.
Get Gareth on
Yeah. Gareth, if you're watching, get him.
it.
Get him on your channel.
Uh,
See what else he did. Oh, his last movie is from 2001. It's a TV movie called Face Value. So yeah, I think he directed a lot of TV movies, TV series, episodes.
nice. You know what? I might reach out to the guy.
Hmm.
I wonder if I can get a response from him because it'd be fun to talk about this one, just to
Yeah.
see like the Halloween, if that was intended or is that just a sign of the times.
Yeah, I guess at this point, Halloween was so successful, yeah, and you definitely got the slasher boom in the early '80s with Friday the 13th and stuff. It has to be sort of like, I guess, a little bit intentional, sort of riding on the waves of the popular slasher genre.
Your
I think
freaking knife
it's
this guy has,
definitely,
man. Nancy. Oh, I like the red glow, eh? That was a good choice. The
oh yeah, very stylish.
his dark room got some style to it. I like he doesn't wear a mask or anything. You know what I mean? He's just a regular dude, but
Yeah,
he's just freaking law. He's just a nut bar.
he doesn't need a mask. He's already
No, he's already.
creepy enough. Yeah.
We already know he can regenerate. He's, it's kind of
Mm.
a sci-fi element to this movie.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's sort of a real mix of genres. It's like horror. You got your action scenes. You got sci-fi elements.
The movie has a bit of everything.
Yeah. You got your sort of more exploitation sort of side to it with all the nudity and whatever. Yeah.
Oh man, did I tell you? The Toronto, no, Niagara Falls Comic Con, Dolph is coming in June.
Oh,
Dolph
really?
Lundgren. So
Awesome.
I'm saving my money if I have to. I mean, there's not just him. Robert Patrick will be there.
Ooh, the
Derek Mears, who
T1000.
Derek
Yeah.
Mears, who played Jason in the remake of Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll be there. Like a lot of people, like I'm just like, man, but I'm going for Dolph. I just
Yeah.
gotta. I don't know. I don't know if I should just get him the. I got a ton of Dolph movies. I don't know if I should just do a generic Rocky 4 one or I don't know.
Yeah, I have a lot of Dolph movies as well. Yeah, I probably actually he was in London last year, and actually a buddy of mine, Carlos Eastwood for Life, and he went over there. He actually got me a signed picture of
Oh,
Dolph.
sweet. Now, do you have conventions there where you are?
We have in the Netherlands. We also have a Comic Con. Actually, last what was it, November or whatever. Actually, Carl Weathers was here, but I unfortunately I had to work. I couldn't go. But Carl Weathers was
Oh,
right here. Yeah,
er.
yeah.
Yeah, this is some good mood here. Definitely some good mood. I shot him 6 times.
I shot him 6 times. You can almost hear Donald Pleasance, can't you?
I shot him 2 times here.
Oh,
He's healing already.
yeah, he's regenerating already.
At this point, you can only contain the guy.
More shots.
3 shots.
Got 3 bullets left.
He's
Checking
also a
for a
doctor,
pulse.
right? So he
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that he's a doctor too, right? So
And yeah, there we go. Man, I love this horror, sort of style to the film. Really makes it stand out in Chuck's filmography.
every action movie has that, or action star had its horror film. You know, Stallone and Cobra, you could argue. You know, is
Yeah, Cobra,
slasher
Detox
film.
as well. Yeah,
You
Detox as
know,
well.
10 to Midnight with Bronson's pretty much a horror film.
Yeah.
You know, Chuck with this. Terminator, a lot of people, you know, including myself,
Yeah,
I
I
think
would
it's a
have
horror
Terminator
film.
as a
At least
horror.
has heavy horror elements.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've always made. I mean, especially since when I first saw Terminator, I was like 7, 8 years old. It scared the living shit out of me. The Terminator, the first one, when I was a kid. So I always class it as a horror film as well, or at least action with horror, with heavy horror elements. Let's put it that way.
I made a post once. I said, when people talk, this is horror. Well, it's not horror. This is horror. This is horror. I looked up the definition of horror. Horror is whenever it elicits fear to entertain
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
So that's Terminator is a horror film.
yeah, definitely.
Now it depends what you find scary, but look at this guy. He's just watching. Now that
Yeah,
shot
that was.
there,
Yeah,
that shot there, right? When
yeah,
he was creeping up on her,
yeah.
I think they should have did a POV of John Kirby. And so
Mm.
you're looking at her, and when she spots him,
Yeah,
you
she
know,
looks up.
they,
Yeah,
they could have filmed that differently, and I think created a lot more. Because you don't really see the look on his face because he's creeping up on her, and it's a wide shot. That should have been like through his point of view. When she looks up, you see the look on his face.
yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
that would have worked better. In hindsight, maybe the guy who made the film is like, man, I should have done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would definitely be interesting to talk to him. Gareth, if
Um,
you're watching,
yeah.
even if you're watching a playback of this, Gareth, Video Tasties, get on it.
Off the fly though, I just looked at that right now, and I thought, huh, you know what? I would have filmed that a little bit different. That just that quick moment there.
Yeah.
There he is. Hey Gareth, we want you to hunt down the director of
Speak
Silent
of the
Ring
devil.
and interview him.
Yeah. There he is. Hey, Gareth. What a coincidence.
I like her death because when he brings his hand and he does that crack against the door, I always thought that was a really good moment.
Yeah.
Which we'll see coming up. You missed all the boobs, Gareth. All gone.
Yeah, sadly, all the nudity is is over. Or maybe there's a little bit more coming up. I don't remember, but we already had a fair share of nudity. Let's put it that way.
Gareth says, "Let's see."
If anybody can make it happen, it's Gareth. The amount of interviews he's done, it's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know how he even gets all these people.
Yeah. Oh, he just sort of contacts the people or contacts the agency, but I couldn't do that.
I
I
know
have the
you got to pay money on IMBD, and you can
mm,
get the agent's list. And you can send emails and stuff like that, but
yeah,
some will respond on Instagram and stuff, but likely they won't. That's why this channel is not really an interview channel. It's
yeah,
I'll do interviews with content creators and stuff, but not um or rising stars. Like I'll get people in independent film,
yeah,
but I tried reaching out to so many people and I never got any. And I was like, no. Maybe if I'm a bigger channel one day, it would be different, but it's tough
yeah,
getting those people to respond. And I don't blame them. I mean, it's how many emails they probably get in a day.
yeah. Very true.
Great suspense here, especially if you're first watching this, and if you've never seen Halloween. Let's say this film would really work.
Yeah, like I did when I first watched this film. Yeah, yeah. I think I probably saw Halloween after this. So yeah, saw it
I
before.
love that
Oh,
because
that
they
was it.
sped that up. Yeah,
Yeah,
they sped that up too, right? He was
yeah,
behind the door and he just gives a good crack. Yeah, she lets out a scream here that I think she really sells it, man.
oh yeah. This is
Coming
the
up
scene right
here.
there. Yeah,
Is it me or do you find watch parties just fly by?
they definitely do. Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
are we gonna get some nudity?
oh,
Oh no,
that's bra. She's
it's
got a
just a
bra. We're
bra.
good.
With this movie, it could go either way.
You're all ready for the Chuck.
Getting
All
ready
ready for
for
the
the
Chuck,
chuck.
lady. You're with the Chuck now. You'll be okay. The guy just lays down on the steps and goes.
Woke up, hey, somebody's there.
I wonder if Michael Myers just lays down and goes to sleep. Looks like getting Chuck is more likely. Oh, really?
Ah, interesting, interesting.
If you got Chuck on your channel, you're the man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be insane.
Oh, there's
She's
the
convincing, man.
screaming. Yeah.
Like I don't feel like it's over the top or anything. It's
Wait, here's she gonna. Yeah. It's a good scream. Yeah, she really sells it.
I think she sells it really well.
Yeah.
And there you go. You're getting out of the house. Good girl. And you're going down the stairs in the
Going
front
down the
door. Good
stairs, yeah.
girl.
Instead of up. Oh, running into Chuck. Nice. Watch out, there comes the killer.
No details on Michael Miller anywhere. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think he did much.
I was just looking up his filmography. He did mainly TV stuff, TV movies, TV episodes. This is one of his major sort of films, feature films.
Maybe a writer or something. Maybe someone involved in the. I mean, besides Chuck, because I
Besides
don't.
Chuck, yeah. Yeah, Ron Silver's still with us. Get him. He's been a great baddie in a lot of films.
Vacation's ruined.
To be honest, I think she's probably safer with Chuck. So yeah,
Yeah.
she has a fair
Why
point
she's
there.
clinging on to him? Like, if,
Yeah.
that's the only safe place to be, man.
I mean, Chuck has plot armor. I would be like, Chuck, I'm going to stay by you.
He always plays.
He's the main hero. He can die.
He always plays the sheriff role so well.
Yeah.
It was always his bag. I feel like Chuck knew what he was and knew what the fans wanted out of him.
Yeah.
Never tried to really do anything to. I mean, Top Dog, I remember being kind of silly and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the one where he had the real long hair, the Hitman. I don't remember
Oh,
liking
yeah.
it. I may like it now, but I don't know. But
Got that one, the Hitman.
yeah, I'll have to rewatch. I watched Sidekicks not that long ago. I really enjoyed that still.
The Hitman is actually, I think it's one of the last canon films that he did. I think after he did Hellbound, I think that was the last one.
What's going on, Bob Jones?
pretty
Welcome
low
to the channel.
budgets.
Don't
Bob Jones?
recognize your handle, so this is one of my favorites. Very underrated. It is very underrated. Enjoy this one.
It is. Yeah.
I recommend it to any horror fan. I usually recommend it to action fans.
Definitely.
This doctor is losing his mind here, man. Your experiments out on a killing spree, my friend. And I like how they keep it in mystery. Like, he just cracked and started killing. There's no reason. There's no insight to why. It's just he's very primal. He's just killing.
Just something snapped in him somehow. Yeah.
Gareth says, watched Hitman and Firewalker last month. I liked them better than when I
Yeah,
first saw them.
Firewalker. Another good one. Yeah.
I loved Firewalker as a kid. I don't know how it holds up now. I'd have to give it a rewatch. I loved it as a kid, though.
Yeah.
Stop being a fucking whiner, Leo.
I mean, for me, pretty much any of his canon films are worth watching. So even the lesser ones.
The wife and I just watched Porky's for the first time. I'd love to show that to this generation. I'd love to sit down the woke generation and say, this is how we laughed in 1981.
Yeah. Definitely can't make that film anymore.
No. My goodness, no. I laughed, though, man. My wife was laughing.
It's a funny one, yeah.
We thought the Kim Cattrall scene where she's getting nailed in the locker room,
yeah,
and she started howling like a wolf. We were crying. We were in stitches. It was funny, man. And you're new to the channel. No woke here. Trust me.
Oh yeah. Same on my channel, by the way. None of that woke crap.
That's why my channel, it's not really about new movies because I just don't like a lot of them.
Same here.
I'm going to give everything a chance, obviously, but I've been blind buying lately, and I'm just like watched The Exorcist, and I thought, okay, that's just what everyone said it was. It was okay. Nothing.
Yeah.
It was all right. Now I wasted the money on it. So I picked up Evil Dead, the new one.
Oh yeah.
And so I just picked it up on DVD, so it was a bit cheaper. So I'm like, please don't suck. And I picked up The Flash for my kids. You know, the new Flash movie where he goes back in time.
Yeah.
So I'll probably watch that with them. We watched Peter Jackson's King Kong last night, and I'm like, man, does that movie CGI hold up incredibly well?
It does
Almost
actually.
20 years now, and it still looks phenomenal. The CGI.
I remember watching that back in the day. That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Actually, one I should give a rewatch, to be fair. It's been a while.
I'm prepping for March, so
Expendable, you say? Interesting.
the difference is that Loomis never got killed by Myers. These guys do.
Yeah.
So basically, what the hell is his name in Halloween? The sheriff.
Sheriff.
Oh,
I freaking forgot now as well.
Do you think I'm a lousy Halloween?
Was it Sheriff
anyway?
Brackett?
Brackett. Sheriff
it was
Brackett,
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Sheriff Brackett essentially is Chuck Norris, right?
And
like not with kind of. He's the sheriff of the town.
Yeah, if we sort of compare, yeah.
And these are the doctors, except for that these doctors are not trying to stop the guy like Loomis was.
Yeah.
So it has its little similarities, and it has its I think it's different enough where you can really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's not a straight up sort of copycat clone. I guess it's not a rip off. It's more like it pays homage, I guess, to that sort of film, to Halloween, to the slasher films.
Yeah, I say so.
Yeah,
I'd go along with that. But he's also smart. This character's smart enough that he's gonna protect himself. He's gonna survive, right?
Yeah.
He's not just gonna let something kill or somebody kill him.
I think I recognize the guy with the syringe as well, actually, from something else.
If you hate needles, that probably would have.
I'm not a fan of needles.
Oh, but he comes back to life.
Surprise! It doesn't. Yeah.
It's got good lighting, I think, to the film for a movie like this because it's in darkness, like scenes like this here.
Yeah.
But I get it. You could have had just Myers as John Kirby, and it would have worked like right there. It could have been Myers, and
oh, definitely.
but the thing is, you couldn't have Chuck Norris in a Halloween movie. Let's face it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's trick or treat, motherfucker stuff. Like, you're
Yeah.
people do not want to see Michael Myers getting kung fu on,
Yeah. Indeed.
but it works here because it's not Myers. It's just a clone.
It's its own thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That wasn't too bad, actually. If this was an Italian film, it probably would have went through his eye.
Yeah.
Usually
The
happens in
Giallo
the Italian
films?
horror, in the giallos and the Italian horror films. Yeah. Especially a Fulci film, it would have been eye trauma all over the place.
Of course. Did we find out what he found out? I don't think we
I
find
don't
out.
remember. I don't think we do. Yeah. I just love
Charlie.
this guy. Biohazard.
You better not go in there.
I would probably stay away from that.
Of course. The needle hanging out of his freaking neck. Crazy. Look, he's drunk. He's swaying back and forth.
I guess it's a shock or something. Yeah.
You talking to me?
Oh yeah, I forgot this movie sort of did a taxi driver thing here.
I still haven't seen that movie, but I know the scene.
You talking to me?
There's some 70s classics I just haven't seen that I got to get on to.
Yeah. I think you would enjoy Taxi Driver, though, to be fair. It's a really good one. Good film.
Oh, probably. I enjoyed The Joker, and they said that was taking a lot from it.
Yeah. Taking a lot from Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy as well.
That had some Death Wish in it too, man. Him in the subway.
Yeah, the subway reminded me of Death Wish. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, definitely.
It tapped into a lot of things that I think what made it so great. Gareth said Ron Silver died 15 years ago. I didn't know that.
He? Shit, I thought he was still alive.
Oh, man. And the writer of this also did Good Guys Wear Black.
That's another Chuck film, yeah.
Yeah. That's one I haven't seen, actually.
Also got that. Good Guys Wear Black.
When you did your top 50 Bronson, there were so many I haven't seen yet. So many. Man, like I've seen the ones I've seen, but
and he's done even more than that. That was just a 50 that I have seen that I sort of have in my collection. Yeah.
Once I get through every Stallone movie, I want to do what you did, but do a big ranking.
Yeah.
But he has to be the lead in it. I'm not going to add like
that's my
Spy Kids 3 or anything like that.
Yeah.
You gonna talk?
Yeah, no, that's a rule I applied for the Bronson one. I didn't include sort of like The Great Escape or The Dirty Dozen because he's not the main sort of lead in those films, even though he's great in those films. But
hey, Jeff, Movie Jeff, check out Movie Jeff. He cuts modern trailers together of old movies. He's so good at it. Silent Rage, great flick. Love the random fight at the bar for no reason. We were just talking about that. It has no bearing on the story whatsoever, except Chuck kicking some ass, and you get to see some boobs.
Chuck doing what he does best. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's filler, but it's a good filler.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's good filler, definitely.
This guy disappears out of nowhere. Look at that. He used the elevator, a smart killer.
A little bit like Cobra. Yeah, like the Night Slasher.
Yeah.
Next time, take the stairs. I still remember that lady in Cobra.
Shoot the bastard.
Smashing him against the wall. Just shoot. No, don't go. I always make the mistake of going close, right?
Jeff
Going in
says,
close.
one wonders how Chuck Norris agreed to do this. Money?
Mm.
I don't know. I'm glad he did because it stands
Yeah.
out in his filmography for me. I love this one.
I think he just came off Forced Vengeance, was the film I think he did before this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That was, before Low Move McQuaid. I guess he just liked the script or whatever, so.
Hear that crack.
Ah, poor Charlie.
Look at the jumpsuit on the guy, too, eh?
Yeah. It's almost like the Halloween theme is kicking in.
So, what do you do for work, Jeff? That requires you to hang out all night?
Security guard.
Oh, nice. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you're like a Beverly Hills Cop. I was a security guard. I mean, I get up at 4 a.m, so.
Yeah, for me, it's usually night shifts.
I don't have to. I like to get up at 4:30, and I usually have breakfast, and I actually do a lot of my editing in the morning before I go to work.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do to get shit done, so.
Definitely. Yeah, for me, most of the times, nights is when I'm awake, when I'm at work, and then sleep during the day, and then I have the evenings. So,
Yeah, sometimes on Instagram, I don't know when to contact you. I'm like, wait a minute, 6 hours, 7 hours, 6 hours ahead? Yep.
Well, as I'm doing the night shifts, you can probably contact me like pretty much whenever during the day for you, because obviously, if it's night for me, it's evening for you. It's sometimes it's confusing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, you must be up at 2 a.m, because I've seen you in my chats when I'm doing an 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock show. So.
Yeah, that must be when I'm doing my night shifts. Yeah. Usually find some time in between to sort of check out YouTube and doing some stuff.
80s POV, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, here it is, right there.
Nothing's gritty and grimy like this anymore, though. That's what I like.
Yeah.
You get the odd film that goes for it, and it's just the technology of the cameras is so much better now, and it gives us this polished look on everything. Look, this is all gritty though. This movie.
Yeah, that's what digital cameras, isn't it? Yeah. That's why I do like. I'm not like Tarantino, who's like pro, sort of shoot on film, but I do like films that are actually shot on film instead of digital. If you know what I mean.
That's what I appreciate about Rob Zombie. He goes, he'll put a grittiness to that 16mm, I think.
Yeah.
Is it? That might be wrong. I'm not a technical wizard here.
Yeah, usually I think it's 35mm is the sort of the standard for
16.
For
yeah,
movies.
35.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up again. I can't
remember. I'm not a whiz on this either, but yeah. But you can't deny that films that are shot on film, actual film grain and stuff, it definitely adds a lot to these films.
When I was watching the making of Jaws, they literally cut the film.
Yeah.
They had to splice it together. That's how they edited the film together.
Yeah. I get that digital is easier for filmmakers nowadays, but yeah, it also makes it look way too clean, too pristine. prefer some
which has its
graininess,
place. I
film
mean, it
grain.
has its place. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love when they clean up movies on 4K. I think I just like to see how they look.
Yeah, yeah, but then you still
Everyone,
get your film grain and stuff, and a little bit of dirt in there. So
yep.
with the 4Ks, yeah.
I hear Silver Bullet, the 4K cleans up the
Ooh,
movie really nicely.
ooh,
Everyone's
nice.
telling me it's a really good transfer. This is where he gets pissed, eh? When he killed his partner.
Oh yeah. This is where you go like, oh, go get him, Chuck.
Yep. Yeah, this is supposed to be the moment where you. He died protecting her, though.
Mm.
It's a tiny little story arc complete.
And he did his job. Yeah,
His
she's still
job.
alive. Yeah.
I wonder if there's anybody out there who likes this more than Halloween.
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I love
But
this film.
yeah, I like it too, but I wouldn't go that
Yeah,
far
I
either.
wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't put it over Halloween, to be fair.
I like people who are. There could be someone out there. As a kid, I would
Mm.
have. I would have definitely put
Yeah,
this over Halloween as a kid. But I
yeah,
was a
yeah,
huge Chuck and Bronson and all these Stallone and like they were all my guys, right? So
yeah. I definitely put it over Halloween Ends. I know that for a fact.
the hat on.
or Halloween Resurrection, or any of the terrible ones.
Gareth says, is he still
Oh yeah.
alive in the well after all these years? I think he is, hanging out with the girl from the ring.
Yeah.
Samara. Kirby and Samara, the return.
Oh, that would be a sequel, a legacy sequel right there.
I love it. Sign me up.
Somebody write that script. Let's do it.
Did you, did you see what was that Savage Zombie Reviews? The post he made
Dave?
of
Yeah.
Samara coming out and her boobs hanging out
Oh
out of
yeah,
the TV and her butt's like
yeah.
and then it said something like do I have to wait 7 days? Listen to those synthesizers, man.
Yeah.
Doing the old classic horror.
Great, isn't it? Yeah. The film pulls off the suspense and tension
That
very well.
almost there was
Oh
almost like
yeah.
jokingly. He was like, he comes out almost like, "Boo, gotcha!"
Whoa,
Like,
here I am. Yeah. No, that's the door's staying open.
this is where he's very ape. He's very ape-like and primal here.
Yeah.
I actually like the performance. It's a bit different.
Yeah. Oh, look at those facial expressions. They're sort of, yeah. Yeah, I definitely see what you mean.
This is our
Very
Halloween
primal.
moment again. How many times, guys? 4,
Shut up!
5?
Shut up! 6 times.
That was that 6?
Oh yeah, and he falls out the window. Yeah.
There you go.
I think Chuck just emptied his revolver on him, so I think there was 6.
I shot him.
6 shots.
I shot him 6 times. He's gone.
I shot him in the heart. He's not human.
fucked up.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
This is Halloween 2 now. Loomis came down. This is where you go, you don't know what death is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this picks up. I like this.
Oh yeah, run him over.
Michael Myers, speaking of, he's in the house. He says, he shot me 6 times.
There he is, the OG, Michael Myers. How do you like your copycat in this movie, Michael?
Eastwood for life fan. How you doing, brother?
Hey,
Hi,
Carlos.
Jeff and Backtrack Cinema. Just say hello. Always like Silent Rage. If Chuck had met Michael Myers, it would have been one winner. Would have been one winner. Roundhouse kick kills. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
So we got Bronson, 101 Bronson. We got Eastwood for life fan. Is there someone called the 32 Chuck man or? Love it.
That would definitely complete the trifecta.
Yeah.
Of awesome 70s and 80s action stars, yeah.
I'm thinking toying around with the idea of starting a action podcast. Like what you guys do with Westerns.
Yeah.
It's not really in the work. It's in the works in my mind, but finding someone to do it with, though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who can dedicate the kind of time to it, but maybe later on in the summer or something. But I've been trying to come up with names for it though, and it's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the Westerns for Life part. We sort of had the Westerns for Life title already because it was sort of a collaborative thing that the guys and me were doing, and then we decided we're just gonna do Westerns for Life, the podcast. It's the podcast version of it. So
love me Westerns, man. Love them. Can always put one on and have a good time.
Yeah, definitely.
Tombstone's always been my favorite.
Oh, I love Tombstone.
Yeah, Silverado is another favorite of mine. I grew up on Silverado. My dad watching it all the time.
Yeah.
But if we go old, Outlaw Josie Wales, freaking love that. That's probably my favorite Clint one.
Yeah, it's an excellent one.
There's one called. I'd really like you guys to cover this one. It's called The Fastest Gun Alive with John Ford. Glenn Ford.
Yeah.
Glenn Ford.
Where
he's this store owner, but he's really fast with the gun. He was an old shooter, and some guy challenges him, but he doesn't want to expose that of him. That's a really good one.
Awesome. You hear it, Carlos? We have another request.
Don't fuck with the Chuck.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's when my dad showed me that years ago. It was I think it's The Fastest Gunman Alive or The Fastest Gun Alive, or something like that. I think it's in the 50s. My dad loves The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. He loves that one.
Interesting. You mentioned that one. We might or might not have done an episode on that one coming out soon.
My Western month will be November. November will be Western month on my channel. So I'm saving the Tombstones, the Silverados, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got it here. The Fastest Gun Alive. It's from 1965.
Oh, so it's the 60s. I enjoy that one.
Oh, sorry, I read it backwards. It's 56. Read it backwards. Yeah.
We could come up with an idea for a live stream, as we love action movie tough guy actors.
We certainly do. Yeah.
Well, I had on my old channel, we would get together. We called it, the channel's Good Real Hunting. They're friends of mine.
Mm-hmm.
So we called it Real Men in Real Movies, as in REEL, because that's their channel.
Yeah.
And we would watch action movies. It was a watch party kind of thing. So I came up with that name though. So I may rebrand it into this Real, REAL, Real Men in Real Movies. I also thought of back-to-back action. So I would talk about 2 movies in one stream. And then I thought whoever joins me, like if whoever I partner up with, we could do a Lethal Weapon and go back to back like
Oh
that on
yeah.
the thumbnail as
Oh yeah.
back to back action.
It's pretty cool. Yeah. Sounds like
Oh,
a
the
good
slow
idea.
mo! I love it.
Oh, here we go.
Michael Myers says, haven't seen Silent Rage in years. Remember the final fight being just one big long shot that goes on forever. Yep. We're watching it now. Well, you see it
Yeah,
on the screen there.
it's happening right there. Yeah.
Gareth says, hi, Michael and Carlos. What's going on? Man, I've been getting into some Eastwood. Eastwood's built my channel, man. I like owe a lot to Eastwood and Bronson.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah,
built
you
my
recently
channel.
watched the Gauntlet, didn't you, for the first time?
Yeah, I reviewed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, loved it. I thought the Gauntlet was a
Yeah.
blast, man.
It's one of my favorites. I love the Gauntlet. Yeah.
I was not expecting a movie that good. I was just because
Yeah.
I've never heard people talk about it. So you know what I mean? And I'm like, this is so fun. The way he slaps her, you fucking miserable bitch. Oh, I love Eastwood, man.
Yeah, he's amazing in that one. That's one of my favorites.
This too. The dust is kicking up. They're getting dirty. It's grimy. They edit the fight really well, though.
Yeah, it's a
There
nice
it is.
editing. Yeah.
Boom.
Chuck
Down
kicking
the
some
well you
ass right
go.
there. Yeah, there we go. Well, well, well.
Michael Myers says once saw Ron Silver in a movie without his beard, and it was kind of weird. Yeah, that'd be like see my dad without a beard.
I'm trying to remember. Does he have the beard in the one you mentioned, Blue Steel, with Jamie Lee Curtis? Does he have the beard in that film? Yeah. Because I know he had it in Time Cop. Yeah.
Chuck Norris doesn't have the mustache or beard in when he fought Bruce Lee.
Yeah, true. And Way of the Dragon. Yeah.
Michael Myers has only discovered the Gauntlet recently. It was awesome, right?
Oh, it's so good. It's
check the review out on my channel. Shameless plug. I reviewed it recently. I'm hoping to do Assault on Precinct 13 next. I'd like to get Assault on Precinct 13 done. I want to get Mad Max done. I'd like to get Hard Times in there, and the big finale. I'm hoping to get the French Connection review of that because I've never seen it, so it's a first time watch.
Oh, you're in for a treat.
That's what everyone tells me, and I feel embarrassed that I haven't seen it. I was gonna do the original Superman because the 70s month. If I have time, I'm not sure if I'm going to though, because it's action. It's still action. It's still. You're right. He jumps up, then the credits. There you go.
Oh, there it is.
Chuck Norris, Ron Silver, Stephen Keats, Tony. That's her name, Tony Callum. I think she's in The Sopranos.
Ah. I'll quickly look that guy because I don't remember her from The Sopranos. But Tony Callum.
Eastwood says Chuck looks better with the beard. More tougher, clean shaven. He looks more like a geek, but I wouldn't tell him. No, we'll keep that a secret.
Yeah, I remember her now. She was Angie on The Sopranos. I remember the character now. Like I said, I'm making my way through the show again. So yeah, I agree with Carlos. I think the beard looked the best on Chuck, even though I don't mind him with the stash. But yeah, clean shaven, he looked a bit weird in this sort of like first 2 or 3 couple of films there. Associate producer Aaron Norris. I think Gareth was trying to get him for an interview as well.
Yeah, he'd be a good interview, eh?
Yeah.
For sure. Oh, now, is that his brother or his son?
Yeah, I think that was his brother.
That had to be his brother.
There was another one. Yeah.
I know his son started getting involved.
Was it Mike Norris?
On, right?
Who was the other one? That was his son, I think. But yeah, Aaron was his brother. Is his brother? Yeah.
I think so. Well, that's Silent Rage, everyone. That's
what a film.
Good flick. Good flick. Flew by. It flew by a lot.
Definitely.
Michael Myers says Chuck hasn't got his beard in the first scene of Delta Force.
Yeah, but he's got the stash.
He still has the stash. Yeah. Yeah, he did he have the mustache in I just reviewed A Force of One recently. I think he had the mustache in that.
Force of One. I have that in my collection. Let me quickly check. I'm gonna cheat and check the cover.
Yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, you had the stage in that one. Yeah.
Yep.
Force of One.
So that's pretty. It's a pretty good flick.
Yeah, I didn't mind that one. Probably not in my top 10, but it's not a bad film.
Gareth said Aaron ghosted me after agreeing to come on. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, did he? I was gonna say, I remember Gareth saying that he sort of tried to get him and that he might have agreed, or yeah. That sucks.
That does suck. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to get people on. Eastwood for Life says, "Take care, guys. Lone Wolf McQuaid, my favorite Norris movie. Any fans? It's my favorite Norris film, dude. You want to come on as a guest to
And
watch
my
that?
favorite.
Yeah, both of you. If you both want to come on, I've been trying to find someone to watch Lone Wolf McQuaid with.
Ah,
I love that movie. That's my
you
favorite.
just
It's
found
one
two
of my
suitable candidates. Yeah.
yeah. It's in my top 10 80s action films. I love it so much. I love that movie.
Probably have it in my top 10 80s action films as well, actually, now that you mention it. Yeah. I love that
Bad
film
guy
so
from
much.
this was in Death Wish, apparently.
Yeah,
Really?
the doctor. The
Yeah.
doctor that yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen Keats was his name, yeah. He was
Dad!
Bronson's son-in-law. Dad. Yeah, that guy.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. Thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed the stream, all that. I'll be back this Thursday for The Thing, watch party of John Carpenter's The Thing. That's gonna be a lot
classic.
of
Fun. Yeah.
Another classic. And I haven't watched it. It's cold as fuck here, so the mood will be right for sure.
Awesome. Awesome.
But I really enjoyed this one. Jeff, this was a lot of fun. We'll have to get together again.
Definitely, yeah. Thanks for having me on this one. I really, really had a blast. As you mentioned, these watch parties, they just fly by. It's like you start them and then boom, they're over already. So yeah. But I had a blast. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, and that's a wrap on Man in a Movie episode 3. So I got The Thing coming up. I got Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom coming up. There'll be an Aliens watch party soon coming up. So just keep hit the subscribe button, keep turning on the channel. You'll get all that upcoming stuff coming up. And I post on Instagram all the time, all that stuff. Michael Myers says The Thing, awesome. Take it easy, guys. Yeah, you take it easy too, man. But we both got to get out of here. I got to eat. Jeff's got to go to work.
I got to go to work. Yeah.
So I'll see you next time, guys, and see you in the movies. Cheers.
Keep punching. Take care, guys.